Hey, this is Bill, and welcome back to my channel. I've got another great recipe, something I think everyone should love. So I talked about doing a lot of wraps, and I've kind of done a couple, but we kind of got sidetracked in pinwheels and stuff like that, so I want to come back. Someone told me of kind of this recipe. It's what it is their wrap. It's called a Southwest wrap with chicken. I like some of the things, but I didn't really think it was Southwesty enough for me, but it gave me the idea. So I said, hey, I can do this. So you know, my biggest issue when I do like wraps and stuff is you want to have the flavor and you want to have the mouthfeel. So I came up with some really cool things, and I hope you like it. So I'm just going to get you started here. So I've got, you know, that pre-mixed coleslaw that you get at the grocery store. It's just so much easier. It's already chopped and ready to rock and roll. And first thing I'm going to do, I've got some homemade ranch dressing, and I'll have the link at the bottom, or I'll do another show about it, because there's so many ways you can make ranch dressing, but this is just pretty basic. So let me get, and see how nice and thick it is? I want it really thick because we're going to add other things to it. So it's really important. I'll need like a tablespoon. I'm just making one. You know, obviously you can multiply it and make it for 1,000 if you want. Alright, so first off, still might need, no, I think that's actually work. I think that when you talk about Southwestern food, you need some kind of citrus. So I've got a little lime here, and I'm just going to give a little teeny squeeze in here. Fresh citrus just really adds. Oh yeah, huge difference. Nice stuff there. Alright, I've got some chopped red onion. Of course I do, I always do. A little bit in there. And I got some canned corn. This happens to be fire roasted. I don't know if it really tastes different, but I think it's really cool looking. And I got some black beans. So I just want to get a little bit in here. And I always rinse my beans, my black beans or red beans or whatever kind of beans I'm using. And don't be shy with it, because I think that really adds. I really want more of that flavor than the coleslaw itself. The coleslaw is just kind of like a filler. And once again, it's looking really good. So how can I make this better? Well, of course, Southwest. I'm going to put just a tad of cilantro I chopped in here. Fresh picked this morning. Tastes great. Now I always have to have like some secret weapon that I have. So today, don't know if you ever bought these. These are canned chipotles. So it's a jalapeno that's been roasted, and they pack it in an adobo sauce. Pretty good size. I'm not going to say they're hot, but they do have a little spice to them. So what I want to do is I want to cut this up a little bit. Now they basically cut the end out, pull the stem, so it shouldn't have a whole lot of seeds. So what I'm going to tell you is, let's just start cutting. And I'm probably going to use about half of this. And I kind of want to keep it out of all the extra juice, because I really just want it to stand alone. I don't want it all about the adobo. And you see, it's basically a little more than half, because I like things hot, but if you so desire, half is probably a really good start. This is going to give it a nice kind of flavored, yummy, yummy taste. That's everything. Make room. Okay, so let's take a look at this. So I know I did it right because it didn't all turn red in the adobo sauce. You could probably pat it with a paper towel because it does come packed in a red sauce. So this looks really great. I'm going to set this aside and let's move on to the next part. Let me go get it. I got a piece of chicken tender from the grocery store that I'm going to cut up and I'm going to put this all together. Voila, one toasty chicken tender. So this is a pretty good size one. My store actually makes it nice and big, but I still want to cut it in rings, kind of, because I want the breading all the way around it. So I'm just going to start here, push it a little bit. Hardest thing about doing this, I get so hungry watching all this stuff. Let me tell you, it makes me eat a lot. Tortilla shell. So we're going to make a line across, and this is hot, so it should be fine. I don't want to like try and heat it up in the microwave because it can make that breading take the crunch out of it. I like the crunch of it. And while I'm talking, I need to put a little cheese on here. Now, I don't think the cheese has to be melted, but I do like it kind of more room temperature. I don't want it as cold. Just a little bit there. So now I'm going to take my beautiful coleslaw. Just heap it on here. You got the corn, you got the beans, you got the smell of the lime juice. Don't be afraid. I love my veggies. I think that that's just as important. Obviously, the nice thing about doing it this way is everyone can make it their own way. Kids want more chicken and cheese, that's fine. Try and sneak a little of that coleslaw in there so they can taste it. Obviously, one quick wrap. And I just get the shells out a little ahead of time so that they're nice and basically room temperature. And this is a beauty. Really simple, lots of good flavor. You could make the chicken tenders on your own if that's something you really like to do. I don't do the deep frying thing, so and you know most places that do it like commercially, they use pressure cookers with oil, so it's more it's like really kind of flash deep fried. Using fresh stuff is always great. You saw I used the canned corn and the beans. I think that really kind of adds to the flavor, and it makes it a little healthier for you, right? I mean, heck, you could just put the coleslaw on one of these tortilla shells and you've got it made. Saw how really simple it is. Everyone can make it their own way. If the tortilla shell is a little old or still a little cold, before you put the coleslaw on, you could always give it that 10 seconds, 20 seconds in the microwave with the chicken and the cheese on it or by itself. Problem is, if you microwave the shell, you got to act quickly because it's going to soften up, and then in a very quick time it's going to start to get kind of hard again and stale. Remember, most microwaves have more than one setting. I don't use high for everything because it tends to really destroy things. It doesn't heat evenly. This, like I said, this is something you do like 10-20 seconds on like a less than half, you know, setting. You know, most of them like are percentages, so I use like 40-50%. My microwave is not that powerful, so that kind of works out. Once again, I'm drooling over this food, but please, I want you to try something like this. Get everyone back in the kitchen. Do something fun and different. Hopefully a little healthier. Enjoy it. And certainly, I love it when you subscribe. Love it when you comment. Ring the notification bell and you get to see more of my recipes. So, for today, I'm going to start eating and have a great time.